Hey, I'm Suzanne.
And I'm Annie.
And we have 111 years of experience. And on today's episode, we're going to talk about change.
And it could be big change. It could be little change. It could be, just how we just get into these routines with things and how we just kind of, sometimes it's even harder when you have someone in your family who has autism and they are rigid.
Resistant to change.
They definitely like what they like. And so we've had a lot of that, but it also gives you a better perspective on how I'm like that sometimes.
Yeah.
Then turn that mirror back on myself a little bit and be like, wow, you're acting the same way about this particular thing that, you see in my child or whatever. So we're going to talk about that. I think let's start out. I think that for me, and I have noticed over the years that I used to think that the routine and the scheduling and everything was like a 6 out of 10. And then I realized after my son became an adult and could talk to me and tell me,
like a 10 out of 10.
Yeah. And that he was like, wow, Mom, it really makes a big difference in the way I feel every day. When my routine gets messed up, it's just really difficult for me. Now I can handle it because I can think it through, but it is.
At least he could tell you.
Tough. It's tough. Yeah. It really bothers me. And so like if something changes and I have to take a different road or you have to, maybe you have to go someplace else to get your pre-work little treat or whatever.
Yeah.
All those little things add up to make his day go smoother.
Yeah.
And I think I used to I knew it was important. I knew it was important, but I don't think that I ever gave it the credit when he was growing up that I would now. Right. It's a 10 out of 10. His schedule, his routine, his ability to be in control of it is a 10 out of 10 for him.
Yep.
That is what makes his life feel better or not feel as good. Like there's huge variance of how you feel like your day is going related to staying on that routine. That rigidity. Yeah, the rigidity of it. But like, I remember when he was little, it was more about like specific things. Like I would say we could go to McDonald's. We couldn't necessarily go to another place. Yeah. He wanted this specific one. But then as he got older, for him, that changed. Like he's good. a lot more relaxed about that now.
That's good.
But I think you still have that.
We still have that.
Yeah. Yeah.
We can there's a list of places that she will eat at. And that's it, pretty much.
So what kind of things is it?
She'll eat at, like today we went to McDonald's. She won't eat, and I don't get this because when we were on vacation, we ate at a pizza place every day, just about. And she'd already made the list of all the places that she wanted to go and, all these things that we could choose from. I mean, our vacation was basically taking to wherever she wanted to go. That was pretty much it.
Just the way she likes it.
Yeah, the way she likes it. Yeah, we pretty much just went. But like today, she ate at McDonald's. So tomorrow, I said I need to go to the chiropractor and I need to do something. There was one more thing, and I said we can go. And she was like, "Can we go do this?" I forgot now what she said. And I was like, "Yeah." She goes, "And we can go to Sonic for lunch because she won't do the same place 2 days in a row."
Right.
But then on vacation, we went to like a pizza place and then a pizza place.
But in her mind, they weren't the same pizza place, maybe?
No, it wasn't the same pizza place.
You know what I'm saying? It was like a different name, different brand, different whatever.
Yeah.
And then she goes to another one. Well, it may be the same thing, but in her mind, it was a different place.
And we went to
and she was in control of it.
Yes.
Maybe that was
We went to a
too.
Cece's Pizza and they didn't have a bathroom. They were like, sorry, no bathrooms. We were like, and at that moment I had to go to the bathroom and I'm like, ooh, we can't eat here. Well, that just wrecked her. She was wrecked. And then when Daddy's there, it didn't make it any better. So we found another place, Big Daddy's Pizzeria, which is really good, by the way. She fussed and she pouted and she was mad that we couldn't go to Cece's Pizza. I'm like, honey, there's no bathroom here. We can't go here.
Yeah.
And all she could think of was, I don't have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
She wasn't worried about anybody else.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm over here about to bust. I'm like, no, we can't go here.
Yeah.
So once we got in there, and then she was all, And they had like fancy, it was a nicer restaurant. It was still, but it was just a little bit above like, a regular
pizza place. Yeah.
And it was good. They had like all this homemade, all the crust was homemade.
So it was more like an adult appreciating the pizza.
Yeah.
And she was just like, I'd rather been at Little Caesars.
Right.
Or not,
CC's.
Little CC's.
Yeah.
Little CC's. Oh my goodness. We just created a new place.
Little CC's.
Little CC's.
But at first she was like, there's nothing here for me to eat. And then we found something that she ate. We found something. And so then she was like, once she got it, she was like, oh, this is like, I forget. I think she said it was like the Boulevard.
She put it in a category.
Yeah. Oh, this is like the pizza at the Boulevard. I was like, see, there you go. And then it was fine. And then she ate it and everything was okay. But,
Up until that point,
it was, she was not happy at all.
Yeah.
Not one bit.
I think that I notice like sometimes like I'll be that way and I don't set myself. Don't think of myself as being that way, but yet I'll still do it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Like for example,
this is the way. When we went on vacation, Mike, my husband Mike, wanted to go out into another place to get breakfast. And I looked at him and I said, there's a Starbucks in the hotel. I am eating a Starbucks.
Oh,
you can eat whatever you want. And you know what? I was sassy. But I was like, I was doing the Cassidy. I mean, I had it in my mind.
I was already figured out what I was going to eat.
I already figured it out. I mean, so like I kind of did that to him. And guess what?
That's hilarious.
But guess what we had for breakfast?
Starbucks.
I did it. I totally did it because once my mind was set for it, it was really hard for me to not want, like I would have been very unhappy to have left and not gotten that Starbucks, whatever it was. I think I got the egg bites and the coffee that I like. And then I got the little croissant.
All the familiar things.
All the things that I would have been thinking about and looking forward to. And I'm sure that that's probably part of it too. It's like you build things up in your mind.
Yeah. And you're like, I'm going to eat that. When I go there, I'm going to eat that. And that's what she's doing.
You told me I get to pick this one. And then he wanted to change it. And it was not.
And that mule dug their heels in.
Oh my goodness. I'm not happy and not proud to say it, but it was a true story. I totally did that. And then I was like, oh, I'm sorry for being so hard to live with sometimes. And he's like, just get you a coffee. Take your coffee and go be happy.
If you are interested in learning more or connecting with the said resource, a link to their socials and website will be in the podcast description or post. Also, a disclaimer. No money was exchanged in any way for space in the podcast. We're just trying to help.
Hi, I'm Crystal at Smart Art and Craft Supplies, and we're Nashville's art and craft thrift store. And we are a nonprofit that offers adults with special needs job opportunities as well as volunteer opportunities. And you can find us at smartartandcraft.org or on socials, Facebook and Instagram with the handle Smart Art Plus Craft Supplies.
It's really not that big a deal, yeah.
That's good. He handled it better.
He figured out, that's not a battle. I'm not going to fight over that.
Yeah,
yeah. Where maybe like years ago, we'd have been like, it would have turned into something. But no, he was like, whatever, I don't care. Just go get your coffee. I'll go get my coffee and we'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be all good.
Yeah, that's also pre-coffee, like pre-coffee in the morning. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So that's
a whole other level of.
Yeah. So like.
Yeah. I'm not arguing with you about this.
No.
We're not arguing about it.
Pre-coffee arguments are not going to be pretty.
No.
They're not going to be pretty.
No.
But you've been through a lot of changes this last year.
Yep.
And with the leaving school, retirement, and all that. And
well, I mean,
that's a big change.
It was a big change. I mean, I had 3 schools in 3 years.
Wow.
I did a change and a change and a change and a change.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It was a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can't do anything but just keep going.
Keep rolling.
Keep rolling.
Keep rolling. Keep the one foot in front of the other.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But this year's been, and it's so funny because it feels like it was such a long time ago now. May.
Really?
Just May. Yeah. that feels like a whole nother lifetime ago.
Wow.
Like
that's
I feel so
great.
much further away from it than I was. And I went to school yesterday to, a lot of times the classroom teachers will, for their kids in their homerooms, they will, a lot of the older, I don't know, the youngers may do it too, but I think it's more the olders. They'll do like a board game for each kid. And so they'll ask people to donate a board game for each kid, you know?
Yeah.
So I bought 2 and took them over there because I thought, well, I'm not there, so.
Yeah.
Because normally I'd be like, well, I don't have any money to do that. But I'm not there, so I thought, and I know the kids in his class, I had all them all the way up for the most part. So, and he was the first one I saw that said, hey, I need some donations for some board games, and so I sent 2 over there. So I thought, while I'm over there, I'll hang out with my former team for lunch, and I only got to see a few of them because they had one of those days where they eat. There's food.
Oh
in the workroom.
Yeah.
So I went where we normally ate, and only 2 people were in there because they both forgot to go in there. So everybody else was in there, but I got to see them a little bit. But I'm so glad to see them when I see them, and I still consider them my friends. I mean, I feel like they're my friends. I feel like they'll always be my friends, but. When I walk, and the kids are like, Miss May, and see, I'm not at a place where they don't know me yet.
Yeah.
See, at some point, I'm going to walk in there, and they're not going to
know who you are.
Those kids are not going to know who I am because I haven't had them. But those are all still my kids because I've only been gone a little bit, so I've had all of them except the kindergarten class. So I can't walk down the hall without them going, Miss May, and they're so sweet. But when I walked out, boy, I was like, I can leave now.
Yeah.
I can pull out of this parking lot and I can go and do what I want to do. And I miss them, but I'm good. It was a change that I think I was ready for.
Yeah, I think that's it too. And it's not like you're not getting your fill because you're with your grandkids a lot.
Yeah.
You're hanging out a lot, and that's great. That's what the big push for this part of it was to be able to
hang out with them,
out with them more.
And see, like next week, they're going to do their, like, instead of doing a Thanksgiving lunch, they're doing a Christmas because they didn't do a Thanksgiving lunch at their school. They're doing a Christmas lunch, and so I'm going to get to go
and eat with kids
and eat with 2 of my grandkids 2 days for both days.
I love that.
I know, and I wouldn't have got to do it otherwise.
No, and that's the kind of stuff that you could enjoy.
Yep.
I always said, when we used to.
So that change is a good one.
I always liked being the parent, or like in this case, the grandparent, and not feel like you always have to be in charge of a bunch of people.
Right.
Yeah. So
because that takes a lot of energy that I don't have anymore.
It does take a lot of energy, and your brain is always full because you're so busy watching everything.
All of them. As much as you can.
As much as information as you can get, because there could be something going off the rails at any time.
At any moment.
And so, it's really nice when you could just be just grandma. You know?
Yep.
Just mom. Just whatever.
And I've had friends that, they just mourned not being able to once they retired. It
was very hard.
It was very hard on them.
The breaking of the changes of it was really difficult.
Yep.
And like you said, mourning. They were grieving.
Yeah, they really
Actually
were.
grieving the life that they had been living previously, which I think happens. And especially if you haven't already kind of planned and put some things into motion so that you have a lot of purpose in what's coming.
I guess so.
Where we had talked enough that you were like, okay, I really want to spend more time with my own grandkids. I really want to have more.
I really want to take time to clean my house because it had gotten
right. And you really wanted to start making some things happen with, and you really wanted to be able to
do this podcast,
and have the time and the energy to do it. And I mean, there was enough of things that give you purpose that propel you.
And my
forward.
days are still full.
Yeah.
I mean, still full.
Right.
I mean, I got to go here, I got to do this, I got to do this. And some of it's going to the grocery store, but some of it's I got to go see my friend Hannah today, who's recovering from surgery. Couldn't have done that if I was at school.
So things like that, it's a cost opportunity, is that what they call it? Opportunity, and then there's a cost, and part of it is, okay, well, I'm not bringing home the paycheck, but wow, look at how many other things are filling up my time. Yeah. That are valuable. Yeah. Equally valuable in some ways. But we put so much pressure on ourselves to be financially valuable. Right. So, I don't know. I mean, like, I get it. It sounds very attractive to me, I'm going to say. and I say that like this. I say that like this. As much as I would love, I would love to be completely done with school, because I do really still enjoy it a lot. I mean, that it's really a double-edged thing.
It really is, yeah.
School, you get some stuff out of it you just don't get from
any other
I don't
job.
think you get from very many other places in the, like, they're just...
It's almost like the military.
Yes.
It is very, very close to like the military.
It's got to be. Because you are kind of a band of brothers or sisters or whatever. Because you have been through a lot together. And you see things, and you're literally living.
And the stress level, now I'm not saying that the stress level is anything like military, but there's parts of it that are, I mean, when you got kids that are, I mean, you worry about your kids, and you have to
think about it,
and then you think about it all. You think about it all the time.
And then even like how am I going to react that it is going to be? That's pretty much like what I think about a lot lately, is like that my reactions fit the situation properly. Do you know what I'm saying? That
and you're
I'm
human, and oh my gosh,
because we
you
all
can't make a mistake.
Frustrated. we will get frustrated. We're doing the best we can.
Right.
And so like you can get frustrated, and you can get put into situations that you didn't expect, and then or you might have a kid that says something that you didn't expect that they were going to ever say.
Yeah.
And you have to like, okay, how are we going to handle this? And I feel like there's a whole lot of decisions.
So many decisions that you make in a day.
Yep.
In an hour.
And the military is also, I think, like that, where you are constantly making decisions that a group of people are reliant upon you making the correct decisions all the time.
All the time, yeah. So that part is kind of the same.
Our leading of the groups, they're not, it's not the same, but like they do require us to be...
I mean, it's not life and death. Although sometimes I don't know.
Sometimes
I think it is life and death.
And then, or like dangerous.
And
Yeah. So like the biggest thing I always take back of this is like I really just want everybody to be safe.
Right.
Like sometimes you get into these weird, strange situations, and I really just want everybody to be safe. I want to be safe.
Right. I don't want anybody hitting me, and I
want them to be safe. I want them to be able to be, I don't want to see anybody.
You don't want anybody running out of the room and
unduly upset by things or whatever. But on the other side of it, my first is going to be safety.
Yeah.
No, hands down.
Yep.
Safety first.
Yeah. And that's stressful.
But that's also
like up here stressful.
That's like And you think about it, in some ways that's got to be related to like a military or even a police.
Like a PTSD trauma.
Yeah, where we have the hypervigilance. We have the hypervigilance.
Yes.
And I know that when you have autistic kids, you also have that hypervigilance.
Yes,
and then
all the time.
I put myself into the situation where I am working with special needs kids, so I'm going to have even more hypervigilance. Yeah. What have I done? Do you know what I'm saying? But I think also God has given me a better resistance to that than maybe like average person. Like you do build up a certain amount of resistance.
You lived with your brother too. So.
Exactly. So I was brought up with a hypervigilant.
Yeah.
We had to be hypervigilant with him growing up.
Right.
And then I had my own child who I needed to be hypervigilant with. And then I went into a work position where I had to be hypervigilant because of the people I was helping and taking care of. And even before that, I was in nursing, which is even more.
That's true. Yeah,
do you know what I'm saying? Which is even more hypervigilance.
Yeah.
Where people's, You
gotta, the decisions you're making are
so
life and death.
I really think like I did kind of just walk down that path.
Yeah. It sounds like it, yeah.
There wasn't a whole lot of steering off there.
You're just blazing right down.
I was just like, nope, this is where we're going. I don't know, maybe really should get. You know how you rethink your life choices.
Yeah, you go. That was a hard road I picked.
Why did I pick that? Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I love it. There's try to find. I would say steal the joy out of your situations. Sometimes it's just a laugh, or it's a funny remark from a kid, or it's like a silly thing that you joke around with your fellow teacher with, or whatever it is. Steal that moment.
That's right.
Steal it, put it in your pocket, and just save it, because you know what? That's really what it's all about. That's the stuff that gets you through to the next day sometimes. Right. Like those laughs.
The next hour.
That little laugh, or that little kid will say, or those kids.
They'll say the funniest things.
They are so funny. There's
I do miss that.
An
I miss
entertainment value.
The
involved.
entertainment value of
Yeah,
how
you
funny
can't
they
get-
are.
yeah.
And they'll just say stuff and you just go.
Endlessly fascinating to listen to them have a conversation with each other.
Yeah.
I could just sit and listen.
Yeah.
It's fascinating.
They're so cute.
Yeah. And right now with all this, what is it called? There's a show on Netflix, I think it's called K-Pop Demon Hunters. And all the little kids are into this. Oh, they love it. They love it. They love it.
They can sing that song.
They sing those songs.
Golden.
Yeah, or Soda Pop. Or whatever it is. They love it. They love it.
That too.
And I'm here to tell you. They're hilarious.
Yeah.
And they don't know the words.
No.
But they know the words. So cute. So yeah, it's fun. I really love working at school. I don't regret any of my years at school.
I don't either.
But,
I love every minute of it.
But I'm not going to lie, my legs are tired.
Yeah.
My legs get tired.
Yeah.
By the end of the day, I'm feeling
And my brain was so, so exhausted.
Yeah.
So exhausted.
Yeah.
Just
sure.
so much. Having to remember so many things.
Overwhelmed all the time.
Overwhelmed all the time.
All the time. Yeah.
And now, I just don't feel as, I just feel so much lighter.
Yeah. More peaceful.
More peaceful.
Definitely.
A lot more peaceful.
Yeah. Because you're not trying to keep everything running for that as well.
And I'm like, how in the world did I do it? I don't even know how I did it.
I think that's the thing that I've heard a couple times from different people was I don't even know how I had time to work. How did I have time to work?
Yeah.
Like I've heard that from a couple people who have retired, but I don't even know how I had found time to work. I couldn't imagine trying to fit 35 hours or 40 hours a week in on top.
Teaching's not 40 hours a week either.
What is it? 50 plus generally.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Sunday nights were always, or Sunday afternoon and evening was always
Sunday
lesson plans.
scaries.
Well, lesson plans. I had to make sure all my lesson plans were good. If they weren't done, I had to finish them.
The Sunday scaries.
I sat in front of a computer for 2-3 hours sometimes
you
at
get
night.
your, the dread that you got to go get it all done.
Yep.
See,
Lay the clothes out. Do I have enough clean clothes for the week?
Yeah.
Do I have enough? Did I remember to wash the clothes? And if we had to go somewhere, and then that didn't get done, then I'm like, scrambling for something.
Yeah.
Or there's something on Monday that I'd forgotten about because I'd gotten home and started thinking about home things.
Right.
That's one thing too about being at home is my ADHD brain is such an out of sight, out of mind thing.
Yeah.
That I just don't think about it.
I think that's part of it too. When you say that, I think I read somewhere. Now this is, she read this somewhere. Take that with a grain of salt. But I think I remember reading somewhere that somebody had said that because ADHD is so, if it's not, it's out of sight,
not right in front of me,
out of mind, that they deal with breakups better and they deal with things ending better and they deal with change better because they're not really glued into if it's not right in front of me, I'm just not, it doesn't even come to my brain.
Right. I don't think about it.
Yeah.
I really don't.
I really think that there's something to that.
Yeah.
It does help you a little bit disconnect from things.
And I thought I would, because I love Christmas. I love Christmas songs. I love teaching Christmas songs. And I thought, well, when Christmas hits, I'm probably going to be a little sad.
No.
And even when it's almost like when a song comes on the radio, I listen to the Christmas music station because
I do too. I love that.
It's only one time a year, and so there's a station here in Nashville that plays Christmas music. So and it's all the old stuff, and,
we love
I would
old stuff.
use a lot of those recordings to teach different songs to the kids, and every time I think, I'll just teach Holly Jolly Christmas in 3rd grade, and if we did a program or whatever. But I almost don't even remember how I taught it. It's so far away now.
Wow.
Isn't that weird?
It is. But it's because it's not in your vision every day. Where if you had to remember, you think about it too.
Yeah,
maybe
if I was there.
Where you had to do it and you was like survival. We have a lot of survival instincts at school.
Yeah, that's true.
Where you're just trying to, all right, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to make this happen.
I had songs in kindergarten. I always taught them in kindergarten because I wanted to know them on up. So I'd introduce them in kindergarten, redo them in 1st grade, add more. It's like building a wall.
Yeah, it is. It is. And then by the time they get to 5th grade, they have this big, they have a big catalog of stuff that they know. They can, you can just.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
Is for them to have been exposed to a bunch of different ones.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I thought I would be. I don't know.
You thought maybe you'd be more sadder or missing it or thinking about it all the time or something.
I think so.
And it really hasn't been.
I don't feel like that at all. And I guess I'm supposed to feel guilty about that, but I don't.
But I don't. I like that, but I don't. No.
No,
It's
not
just,
one bit.
you know, like you just kind of react to things as you do. It's just kind of,
Yeah.
it's just kind of what it is. And I don't really think that there's like a judgment necessarily. Oh, yeah, you make.
Oh, I'm totally judging myself.
Are you really? No, don't do that. So anyway.
I'm like, oh, you're terrible. You should miss them more.
I think that too, maybe if you like went and you were watching a whole bunch of things or something like that might bring something up. But right now, you know, think about it, you're not really doing anything with it. So kind of easy to let it go and you don't have to do anything with it. You know what I'm saying? Mm. It's a change. It's a big change,
It's
really, for you.
huge. Yeah,
So,
it's huge.
yeah.
But yeah, the calm, I feel like I've chosen the calm and the peace.
Yeah.
I think that's more, I mean, my brain is definitely.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you.
It's pulled back down. Like I've been painting.
That's awesome.
Like I painted a picture for Kennedy's room, and I'm working on one for Lucas's room. And so, yeah, I've been painting pictures and
Yeah.
I've been writing.
Oh, good.
Again.
Good.
Yeah.
I know. I said, even Mom, like when we were over the weekend, saw each other, and she even said, Suzanne just seems so happy. And I was like, yeah, I think retirement agrees with you.
She's not exhausted.
Well, you know, I mean, that's probably a big part of it, right? Is, you know, the amount of energy you were having to put out just to keep surviving and moving forward was so high. And now it's like manageable.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm going to be a music teacher, I want to be a good one.
Yeah, exactly.
And that takes a lot of work.
It does. It does. And I'm going to say, keeping up with all of the things of the work, of the work life. Yep. Just keeping up with it all. It's a lot. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah. So in conclusion, how are we going to conclude this?
Oh, let's see. I don't know.
I'm going to say this. Change is hard.
Change is hard.
But sometimes it can be great.
Sometimes it can be fabulous.
And you can really make some changes.
It was the best thing I've ever done.
I mean, really, yeah. It's been great for you. Mm-hmm. I mean, even though it was tough. And maybe, you know, the other part of it too is who knows what doors are still waiting to be opened. Mm-hmm. So like it just because this one is shut. I
feel like there's a whole lot more coming. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot.
Yeah, a lot of good stuff.
A lot of good.
A lot of really fun stuff and good stuff that you got to choose.
That I want to do. Yeah,
because you wanted to do it.
Right.
I said that is the thing about this point in life.
Yes.
That is different than any other point in my life up till now. Is that I can do things just because I want to do them and not because I necessarily have to do this, that. Yep. I just feel like that's the most luxurious.
Yes.
Decadent.
And I guess that's the part that I feel like I should feel guilty about.
That is so luxurious. It's so decadent. I'm so wonderful. And it's like, and I just it's just my day.
Yeah. But then I'm like, I worked 35 years for this.
Yeah, you did.
This is what everybody works for. They're like, I mean, you ask a teacher that's an older teacher, and they'll say, I have this many more years before I retire. I have this many years.
Everybody's got the count.
They know in their brain how many more years they've got. I could retire in years. I could retire. I mean, it's the goal. And you go, wow, I really hit that goal. I didn't think I was ever going to hit that goal, and I hit that goal. So, yeah.
I know. I'm right there with you. I feel like there's a lot of good, and I think part of it is you planned it a little bit. Do you know what I'm saying? You kind of recognize that there's some things that I got to make sure I've got this going. I want this. I want it to be full still.
Yeah.
I don't want my day to be empty.
Right.
But
I knew it wouldn't be with Cassidy. I knew I'd have stuff. I'd take her places and do stuff.
But it's been great to be like not over full like it had been.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So where it's more manageable. Everything just feels more manageable.
So much more manageable. Like I cook more.
Yeah. Isn't that great?
Because I can think, what can I have for supper? Oh, what can I do this?
I
can try this.
There's room.
There's room in there for creativity and
just
other things.
Enjoying it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. All right. So thanks for joining us.
We appreciate you guys.
Yes, and thank you for everybody who is watching and who is listening. We are so appreciative and so thankful and grateful for all of the support that we've received. Thank you so much for your kind words, your hugs, people who have made little comments here and there. It means
awesome.
so much to us.
And if you guys have a topic that you want us to talk about, let us know. You can comment on this one or another, shoot us a message or whatever.
Or if you find somebody and you meet somebody and you're like, man, they would be great on that podcast that I like to listen to. Let us know. Just send us a message. Let us know because we're always open to new conversations.
Yep. That's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about. All right. Have a good day.
We'll see you later.
Bye-bye.